Hi there. Wanted to talk a little bit about how expectations of this now moment can cause some real painful um, feelings if what is here is not being loved and allowed. This is coming up a lot, and so I wanted to talk about it today. Things being said like, when I get my taxes done, I'll be happy. When I get my refund back, I'll be happy. When I finish all this preparation for this job interview, I'll be happy. When I do this presentation and the job is secured and I know there's an income, I'll be happy. And then I'll have time for you or this or life. And so many do this, and it's something that is another real amazing mind trap. And yet if it's happening, of course, that's the reality right now. But there's another reality to look at. Life is just lifing. It's just doing what it's doing. Conditional expectations of this now moment are happening. No one is doing them. And yet, the witness to it is aware that it's happening. Aware that they can't be outside enjoying the sunshine because they have to be indoors doing the taxes. I can't be. I shouldn't be. I won't be. And all of these conditions of the moment will feel uncomfortable. They'll feel like life is going on without us. And yet life is us. All of this is us. There is this apparent story of a person that needs to sit down and do taxes, and there is this apparent story of a person who needs to go to their job, and there is this apparent story of a person who needs to fulfill their obligations, and all of that is happening. If in the moment that it's happening, it's just allowed, without any conditions around it or expectations around it needing to be different than it is, life just continues to life and flow perfectly. The job will either be gained or not. The taxes will either be completed or not. I find it really fascinating what the mind wants to do with all of this doership stuff. It really wants to create this belief of separation, and so it's constantly pulling us into stories of shoulds and shouldn'ts. The taxes are being done. It's something in the experience of Kelly that's happening today. There's no resistance to that in this moment. There's no looking out the window saying, I'd rather be there. As soon as that acknowledgement of that happening is going on, ick, ooey, ow. That's all I can say. There's pain. Preparation for a meeting or working all week towards some outcome. If I get it, it'll be great. If I don't, it won't be great. All of that is just other stories of not accepting this now moment. Expectations being placed on it, which can never, ever feel good. Loving what is just allowing what's happening right here and now, not projecting out into the future and not skipping back into the past, not placing conditions on what's happening here and now. Yes, there is a modicum of recognition that things need to happen, but there is apparently no one doing it. Life is lifing. The body logs into the IRS and pays the taxes, or it doesn't. The expectation of the moment is painful. It never feels good. It never feels peaceful. And what will happen is the mind will recognize that it's placing an expectation, and this awareness watches all of this happening, consciousness, whatever you want to refer to it as, God, universe, love, watches all of this condition placing happening and doesn't discern it good or bad, watches the pain and the suffering happening and doesn't say that shouldn't be going on, That is only the mind that does that. That's placing all these conditions on the moment. If temper is happening, temper is accepted. I just finished another video about how thoughts and feelings create stories that are like 2-year-olds having a tantrum. And this really ties into that. It's about an expectation of this moment, this now moment. And loving what's here right now. It's all that there ever will be. Just this. So I leave you with that, as apparently Kelly is going to do her taxes. And apparently they will get done, or not. Until next time, in love.